James here from DragonBlogger.com. Today with a little walkthrough of how to clone your hard drives with the YottaMaster Dual docking station. This is a docking station plus offline cloner. First, I'm going to plug it in and show you guys the hard drives and show you, the one hard drive that's in it right now is going to be the one I'm putting all the files onto. So we're going to load this up so you guys can see this. Hopefully, it loads right up for you guys. As you see, it popped up. This folder is completely empty. That hard drive is empty. So I'm going to power that off for a second. That is the empty hard drive. We're going to put this in the target slave, or target, slave slot. This is the hard drive that has files. I'm going to plug it in and show you guys this. It'll power on, it'll boot up. You guys will see on here that it actually has files and everything else. It may take a couple seconds to reboot because you have to power down, power on. Here we go, you hear the noise. It should load any second, hopefully. It might take a little longer than I thought. There we go. As you can see, this hard drive, F, is loaded. It has all the stuff from a computer. This is what we're going to clone onto the blank drive. Now, I'm going to switch views. You guys are going to see from a different camera view since it's offline cloning. You guys will see how that works. So if you guys give me a second, I'll switch views and you guys will see this work. Alright, now that I switched views, you guys see I have the YottaMaster set up. On the front, it has the 25%, 50%, 75%, and 100%. You have the target drive and the source drive. On the back is the power button and the switch to go from clone or PC. We want it on clone, then the start button. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to put the file with the drive with the files right here. Make sure it's in. We're going to take the drive without the files, put it up front, and we're going to hit the power button. You guys should be hearing it come on. I will turn it so you guys can see the lighting, and I'll zoom in. Now that we have it on, we have to hit the start button. The start button is back here. Now hopefully it starts. Okay, now that we're cloning, you can see it's moving 25 back and forth. It will probably take, roughly, I'd say about 30 to 40 minutes, maybe a little longer. I'm going to let it sit here and go. I may time-lapse this video as it goes. I don't, depending on how long it takes. I will definitely be probably cutting some sound out, in and out. So, since I have to leave it running for so long, we may get knocks on the door, phone calls, and stuff like that. But we'll go from there as we're going. As you can see, it is working. It is lit up and it is going. Okay, it just got done beeping, telling me it's done. As you can see on the side here, the source is actually blue now. It does only say 75%, but I'm pretty sure that's because it wasn't that full. You touch the drives, they are no longer spinning. It does say it beeps 3 times to tell you when the process is done. But I'm going to have to admit, it only took about 10 minutes to do this. So we're going to actually take this over to the computer. We're going to leave the source drive in. We're going to show you the files that are on the source drive. Then we're going to unplug it. Then we're going to plug in the target drive and show you the files on that. So if you guys give me a second, I'm going to switch views. Alright, now that we switched views, we have the YottaMaster in our hands. We are going to put the source drive that we just cloned off of back into the source port. That is the 640 gigabyte drive with the initials, as you guys can see. We are going to put it in the back port. Make sure it is seated completely nicely. Then make sure we are on PC, not clone, and hit power. We are now lit up in source. It is going to start spinning up. I'm going to set it down so I don't bang it around too much. I really shouldn't be handling it like that, but I wanted you guys to see the files pop up. As you can hear, we just dinged. And here are the files. we can see that we have the Windows files, AMD files, ATI files, booked files, cap files, catches, drivers, you know, and stuff like that. Like I said, this is it's an older drive. I mean, it's, you know, Yahoo Messenger's down here, so that, if that tells you how old it is, it's older. Now we're going to actually turn the power off on this. We're going to pull the source drive out. Okay, now we're going to take this YottaMaster and this drive and plug it in. I'm going to set it down this time before I put it in. I don't want to bang it around because it doesn't fit in there great. Now we're going to turn it back on. It should come on. Source is powering up. Now hopefully it dings pretty quick. Here we go. And as you can see, all the files were copied correctly. They're all here. I don't really see anything missing, anything out of the ordinary, you know, Messenger, Yahoo, stuff like that. Data's, drivers, and, you know, skins. So it does it rather fast. I think about 5 minutes or so it took. It wasn't like it took a long time. Not sure, maybe, you know, read 75% swap, but not a big deal. It looks like it's all completely done. So rather fast, rather quick, easy, hard drive swappable. You know, take one drive, swap it to the other. Not a big deal. As you can see, it's in there, but this is my only worry is the, you know, that's a SSD HD hybrid. It rather fits in there rather loose, so I would just warn you guys to be careful with that. And thank you for checking out this video on how to clone your hard drives offline with the YottaMaster, and keep your eyes out for more DragonBlogger.com to come. Thank you.